What's up, Nignogs? Huh? I think that might be my intro. Alright, look at my mug. It's Monkey D. Luffy, my captain. Anyway. I say that Monkey D. Luffy is my captain, and yet I have a Trafalgar D. Water Law tattoo on my midsection. But you know what? I am who I am. Anyway, today we are supposed to do a Q&A, but I'm seeing more statements than questions, so we're kind of just gonna talk. We have a lot of statements here, and I don't want to just overlook them, but also I don't want to like sing my own praises here, but we're gonna try to be quick. Let's just do what we can. Also, do you like this angle? I don't think I'm feeling this too well, actually, but anyway, I don't think I'm feeling this angle too much, but we're trying new things. You're just really high up there. I don't know how I feel about this. So a month ago, because I'm late, sorry, someone said, "You are unique." Thank you very much. That is very sweet, that is very kind. I think everyone on this planet is definitely unique. No two people are the same, unless you want to be, you know? But that's conscious. You can certainly comfort others well. I would hope so. I feel like I became a person that I've wanted in my life when I was younger. I wish that I could be that for my friends and for people who need it. Not to say that I want to be someone who, you know, gives my all to everybody else and I don't have any left for me, but I just like, when my friends are good, I'm good, you know? You're super sweet, I try to be. I wanted to tell you that I think you make the world a better place. I saw this when it got put in the ask box, and that day I was not good. I think the day that this got put in the ask box, I was crying so hard my nose was bleeding. And you know I get nosebleeds anyway, but that one was like a lot. Like it was a lot. Like tears everywhere. My nose is gashing. I'm trying to like wipe it off my face. It's getting everywhere. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it was a very dramatic scene. But thank you for that one, because that genuinely like saved my day. But then the same day, someone said, "So sometimes you're really weird." I never really got attention from too many people. So I had time to make my personality very, very crazy, very weird, very niche. I don't want to leave that part of me because I am a cringe individual and I'm okay with that. I've never been bothered by that. I think realistically, sometimes I do like, sometimes I will look back and be like, oh my God, like why did I say that? Why did I do that? But like, I'm just living, and I'm living really authentically. I'm living in my truth. So if cringe is what I am, cringe is what I'll be. If weird is what I am, weird is what I'll be. I do this because I love the game, and that's really just what it is at the end of the day. I would love to be friends with you. I would love to be friends with you, you know? I really feel like I could befriend anybody, but sometimes like I'm awkward, you know? Most of the time I will say, if you don't meet me in daily life, you're probably only gonna be able to hang with me in conventions, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I turn this off. Like I was quiet for hours before I even started the camera, I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I just don't like to talk, which is crazy considering. I want to say that my like social skills are getting a lot better. So I feel like, yeah, we could be friends for real. We could do that. I'm down. Talking to you always makes me feel better. I'm sure I love talking to you too. I love talking to all my friends, and I'm really glad that you feel that way. Mainly because like I said, I've always wanted to be a person that my friends can count on, rely on when it comes to, you know, feelings and stuff. I find you really special. Thank you. That is very kind, that is very sweet, and I'm sure you're very special yourself. Do I have a partner currently? I actually read this aloud the other day, and my mom answered So maybe if I still have that footage, you can hear my mom answer that question.
Bro. Who is it that wants to know? Identify yourself. Whoa.
You heard the lady. I think it's sad that you're no longer like you used to be. Why is that sad? Why is that sad? If this is who I think it is, how did you get in my ask box? You should be blocked. I think if anything, people like an idea of me, and when you see that I am not exactly how you envisioned, you're disappointed. But I feel like I've been very open about the type of person that I am, you know? At least I thought so. So that's a very strange say. But you know what? Look at this fucking guy. One says, you are so fun to be around. I'm glad. I'm sure that you're also fun to be around. The thing is, like, I always end up having a good time when I go outside. So you must be one of my outside buddies. I'm not trying to, like, find out who you are or anything, but you must be one of my outside buddies. Realistically, I just love going outside, but I gotta be indoors. I gotta be an adult and adult ground myself, because I can't be outside for the next 2 months. I gotta lock in. I have to lock in. I can't play games, guys. I gotta lock in. Because I gotta start making my cosplay. And I'm starting to feel like Jalen a little bit. 713 Rich Kid, my friend Jalen.
If y'all niggas ever wondered if there's a motherfucking black saying bitch, now you got the motherfucking answer, because yes, there is. I'm literally a monkey cosplaying a motherfucking monkey.
He rarely cosplays, but when he does, they are always so fire. That's how I feel right now. Like, I haven't cosplayed since the beginning of the year, which wasn't even the beginning of the year. I did that cosplay in the last week of December, and I haven't done anything. Guys, I'm going to cook so hard, and mark my words, I'm gonna cook so hard. This is about to be a sleigh that is going to get me places that I can't even imagine, bro. This is gonna be generational. This is about to be generational. I'm gonna tell my grandkids about this. It's about to be generational, I swear. I'm gonna cook. That's it. That's all you needed to hear from me. But that's all we have for today, guys. Like I told you, this is gonna be so quick and easy. I didn't have that much to talk about. These were all statements this month. Maybe you guys shook it up a little bit. No, we had one question and statements. So this isn't a Q&A, it's like a one question, many different statements, maybe? I don't know. All right, that's it. Bye.